Sip H, that super bass got boom, boom. Got me dead live, I'm Kurt Cobain, boom, boom. Sip H, that super bass got boom, boom. Got me dead live, I'm Kurt Cobain, boom, boom. Sip H, that Sip H, that super bass got boom, boom. Got me dead. Super bass got
Alex Roberts. Number 11, Luke Cibelli. Number 15, Aiden Scales. Number 17, Jake Craig. Number 18, Jack Harville. Number 19, Uri Jame. Number 26, Jack Lavorel. Number 28, Oliver Pinyoshin. Now the starting lineup for the Camels. In goal is a junior from South Orange, New Jersey, 00, Sam Maidenberg. A sophomore from New Haven, Connecticut, number 6, Alessandro Horvathiano. A sophomore from Downington, Pennsylvania, number 8, Rai Juran. A senior from Zimbabwe, number 9, M.T. Schuma. A sophomore from Thornton, Pennsylvania, number 13, Matt Scapone. A junior from Mahopac, New York, number 14, Augie Jirjai. A senior from Wilmington, Delaware, number 16, Lorenzo Bacchetti. A junior from Ellington, Connecticut, number 21, Roman Dukovic. A freshman from Westfield, New Jersey, number 24, Jack Kalasoglu. A junior from McLean, Virginia, number 25, Steve Jonas. And a junior from Hoboken, New Jersey, number 30, Bruce Doyle. The support staff for the Camels, the athletic trainer is Aiden Konecki. The Connecticut College coaching staff is assistant coach Andrew Storton and the head coach Ruben Burke. And now for Redlands, the non-starters. Number 3, Ryan Halbert. Number 8, Avery Jacobson. Number 10, Antonio Chavez. Number 13, David Johnson. Number 14, Caden Nelson. Number 16, Quinn Richards. Number 17, Chad Feingold. Number 19, Andrew Torres. Number 20, Spencer Palmer. Number 20. A sophomore from Los Angeles, number 5, Scarlett Darwin. Graduate student from Hayward, California, number 6, Arian McGarry. A junior from West Covina, California, number 7, Joseph Parra. A senior from Pico Rivera, California, number 9, Steve Acuna. Graduate student from Eugene, Oregon, number 12, Colin Chubfatal. A junior from Las Vegas, number 22, Ethan Kovac. A junior from St. Louis, number 23, Jamie Dooley. And a junior from Las Vegas, number 27, Matthew Beasley. The support staff for the Bulldogs, athletic trainer Janelle Kratz, and associate athletic director Rachel Roach. The Redlands coaching staff, assistant coach Cody Carlson, assistant coach Claudio Rivas, and the head coach Ralph Perez. The officials for today's second game, the referee is Jan Halaska. The assistant referees are Jeff Davis and Andrew Parada. The table official is Scott Kashmerek. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask you to please rise as we honor America and those who support our freedom at home and abroad with the playing of our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, the NCAA
Welcome to
promotes good
Bello
sportsmanship
Field for
by
the second half of today's NCAA men's soccer doubleheader between the Connecticut College Camels and the Redlands Bulldogs. These two teams know that in order to win and earn another game tomorrow against the Jumbos, it'll require the best effort of their season. The question is, on this cold Saturday afternoon, whether they can bring the fire and heart required or whether their season will burn out. I'm Riley Daniel, and alongside me for this JumboCast presentation of Sweet 16 Soccer is Cougar Hansen. Cougar, who are the players to watch for today's game?
So, one player I'd like to talk about for the Redlands today is Chubb Fertile. Now, he scored 14 goals on the season up to today, where the next player on his team has scored 5. Now, given that he's scoring these from midfield, you're looking to see a lot of movement up from midfield up to the top. Both these teams have scored relatively well and have played amazing defensively. We are seeing in the NCAA Division III one of the best offensive teams and one of the best defensive teams on both sides of the ball. Now, I'm very excited for today's game.
Yeah, I think we all are. These two teams both just saw a classic here with the Jumbos prevailing on Matsukano's goal in overtime. And they know, especially Connecticut College knows exactly what this Jumbos team is. And so right now, they want a chance for revenge after the end of the NESCAC tournament. After Tufts went in to New London and took it from them. And in order to get that, they have to win right here, right now.
Absolutely. I will say, though, despite having a ton of competition in the NESCAC, Conn College is a very strong program this year. They have the most wins in program history right now with 15 wins this season. And after a 3-2 penalty kick win over Salem State and a 3-0 win versus NYU, they're looking strong to take this to the potential Elite 8.
For sure. For sure. I think you have to be ready to go right off the way. And here we go as it's played back and controlled by Menti. Menti sends that one up, and that one is flicked on, and the Camels get a touch on it. And fought forward by Chubb Fertile. And now it pops to Conn College, who tries to send a through ball there, looking for Scafoni, but Scafoni that ball gets cut out nicely there from Darwin. And that ball is then booted long here over the head, but controlled nicely here. And then on that wing, Mikey Flota's fighting for it.
Absolutely. One of the things I'm looking to see from Conn College today is domination in possession. That's how they've won their games this year. They've shot 33 goals to their opponent's 13 this season. And they've done that through just dominating possession.
Absolutely. You talked about it. They dominate possession. They did that in the NESCAC championship game against the Jumbos. But the Jumbos hit them on the counter, and I think that's what you're going to have to see from Redlands today. As here on it for the first time, here is Bocetti. And then stepping in nicely there. Ball pops up and out of play. That's going to be a Redlands throw, it looks like.
Absolutely. For Redlands today, you are, just what you said, going to see them try to counterattack. They've scored 54 goals this season, of course, coming from that 14 from Chubb Fertile. And you're just going to see them try and counterattack, try and play some quick balls out from their midfield, and try and score.
Yeah, you have to really expect that. And here it was Chubb Fertile on the ball, but that was given away. And immediately chasing that is Jonas, but he cannot get there. And here comes a little bit of a high press from this Bulldogs team. So they're going to put Seth Lawrence under pressure immediately, and then a little bit of a loose pass taken away here, and on his Conn College down the line, that's going to go out of play for a goal kick.
Absolutely. Now, one of the things you see often with high possession teams is you either have the choice to either sit back and try and defend, keep the ball when you get it, or do you put a high press, try and maintain pressure on the opponent at all times. And that's absolutely what you're trying to see here from Conn College.
Oh, that ball bounces in the box, but caught nicely by Lawrence. Conn College on the front foot right now. They are not messing around.
Lawrence has only given up 10 goals this season, and he's bolstered by a strong back line from Redlands.
For sure, and now here is a good ball over the top looking for a runner shot, and that deflected as Darwin managed to get a deflection on that shot there from Scafoni.
Absolutely. Now, Redlands have one of the strongest defensive units here. They've, in the last 5 games, only allowed 2 goals, and they have the SCIAC Defensive Athlete of the Year, along with 3 All-SCIAC defensive athletes. Now, they're able to have that line and be sort of a wall to prevent the goals from coming in today.
Yeah, and here they are on the ball again. Menti on it now, switching it wide. That one's going to pop up, trying to get ahead on his College, but they can't. It'll be played wide to Darwin, who's under pressure immediately. Oh, good ball down the line there, and now can run onto his Cunha. Cunha's going to put that one looking for a runner in the box. That's deflected out, and now it is Shuma on it. He has a bit of a runner. He has Jonas to his left. Instead, he's going to play it back, and that'll be taken there by Kellisglue, but played out of play there. And a little bit of loose touches there from this team early on.
Absolutely. Sometimes when you have the beginning of the game, you're in an NCAA scenario, you're really nervous.
And a bit of a foul that, yeah.
And obviously, these guys are experienced. They've been there before. College has been in the last 4 NCAA matches.
Doyle calling for the ball. Makes a good high run from right back, but he just missed getting on the end of that ball.
Absolutely. And this isn't to my talk about Redlands defense is not necessarily trying to discount College's. In the last, they've had 10 shutouts so far this season, especially between standout defender Kessiglu.
Yeah, Kessiglu is one to watch for sure as he's anchoring that back line right now. Here now played wide for Cunha. Cunha's going to pop that one in there looking for Magari, but Magari can't control it all the way. And now stepping in, now here is immediately looking for a ball wide onto the right wing. Looking to have a shot here. Gets around the defender, gets a shot off, and it's deflected and caught by the keeper.
See, you're going to see that speed that Redlands gets the ball back. So once they win that ball back from a mistake from College's midfield, then they could take that quickly and end up putting an opportunity on goal.
Looking for Scafoni, but Scafoni can't win it. And now they're going to press high again. Bit of a high press there.
Absolutely. Again, you have that College high press. Now, that's one thing that teams will often try and do at the beginning of the match to try and send a message. But no, you're not going to have easy possession.
And now here is Doyle trying to step in, but he can't, and Acuna's on it now. Acuna putting a ball in towards the back post. No one's there. Oh, it comes all the way to Parra. Parra plays it back. Looking to have a shot now, and it's blocked away and cleared out, but he was offsides anyway.
Yeah, again, you just have those dangerous opportunities where Redlands sends one down the line. You only need 1 or 2 guys in the box to put that away.
For sure, you talked about it. They don't need a ton of guys in that box. They just need the one to basically put it in the back of the net.
Speaking of the one, College doesn't necessarily have one goal scorer so far this season. It's not like they have a Chubb Fertile who's has 14 goals this season. They are relatively split in their distribution on who's scoring this year. And I feel like that's one of their advantages for them. It's not like Redlands can necessarily close down one person and have that be their entire game plan. You need to really close down all of them, and hopefully College will be able to score despite that.
Yeah, absolutely. You can't just... if this College team plays the way they know how to, then this could be a very long day for this Redlands team. And here is Redlands on the ball on that right wing there. It is Floto with it. And now he'll play Parra. And down with a nice slide tackle there is Horvathiano.
Yeah, it's always dangerous when you go in for the slide tackle. But this time works out for him. And again, we have some ball played out wide. You obviously try and spread the ball out like Redlands doing right now as a try to open up the College defense.
And here is College on the ball. It's Gidardi to it, and now cutting in onto his left foot there. And now here is Jaron wide to the wing, and Scafoni's going to get there on the byline, but he slips, and it'll be taken by Darwin.
Let's see if Darwin takes this up down the wing.
Plays it looking for, I think he was intending to play Acuna, but he couldn't. And so it'll be taken along that far sideline there.
Absolutely. It's unfortunate for the Redlands that Chubb Fertile wasn't able to stand up there. Was probably expecting him to have some kind of hold-up play to do an overlap runs we're seeing here for Con College.
Yeah, I think so. You will expect that from such a talented player who's gotten on the score sheet so often for this team.
Absolutely. Chubb Fertile really is the leader on this team right now, both in the goal-scoring gap.
Yeah, Redlands knows it, and also Con College knows it, and they're going to do everything they can to prevent him from seeing the ball, from touching the ball, from doing anything that could allow him to really excel here. Fighting for it down on that sideline, and that's going to go out of play. And the Con College bench is very much animated about that call.
Absolutely. Obviously, you're not going to get every call, but that one seemed pretty fair to me.
Yeah, I don't know what they were really looking at. And here on the ball is Dole. And he plays it looking for Kovac and finds Kovac. And now that ball's down the line looking for Para. Para's in behind. Para puts the ball across the center of the net. Spilled by the keeper, who got a deflection to it was Maidenberg, and gets it out to Jaredai with a nice turn. And now a trip up there, and he's going to see a card right away. That is a yellow coming out for Beasley.
That is a great, honestly, I think I agree with that yellow card from the defender. You have a player running at you, at 10 miles an hour, and if he's past you, he's going to be a goal-scoring chance at least.
Yeah, it's a denial of a goal-scoring opportunity. That's about as clear-cut of a foul as you can get. And the ref called that one right.
It's a smart tactical foul, though, if you can't make that tackle.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you don't want to give up chances, gilt-edged chances like that could lead to a goal. And so they're just going to kind of tend to let play happen here. That one's over the head. Acuna cuts it out, deflects it. That looked like it hit off the hand of Shuma. Shuma goes down. Doyle fighting for it now. Plays it into feet of a teammate, and they'll reset it back out a little bit here. Fighting for a good step there. That was a nice play there for Mikey Flota. And now he plays Para. Now Flota goes down. The Redlands fans seem to want a call, but it's not coming. And so that'll be a throw-in.
Unlucky for Shuma to fall down there. He's had a pretty good game so far, definitely getting very involved in the attack. You're seeing him serve as a hold-up man to try and wait for his teammates to come. But ultimately, Con College isn't putting the numbers in they need to in the box.
Yeah, right now, good step there from, that was Doyle who made a nice play there. And now it'll be played wide to Beasley, who will control for Redlands. That one gets only as far as Para, who tries to turn around Horvath Diana, but that's not going to happen. And Dutwich will play it. Or sorry, that's Keziglu who will take it. And now a ball played into the feet of Jarin.
Yeah, I think you can see why Para has his 5 assists this year.
That one looking there on that line for Jonas, but it was cut out nicely. And now possessing it was Dull, who gave it away to Horvatiano. Shuma tried to turn, but couldn't, and now Acuna's on the ball for Redlands. Acuna's going to try and send it. He turns around Doyle, will play it into the feet of Magari. Magari will open up nicely and find Flota. Flota has Para who's outside. Instead plays that ball in the middle. That is nicely taken down here. Looking to have a shot. Fakes back on his left foot. Ball deflecting around in the box. Con College making a bit of a mess of it, but they eventually get it out. Just booting it out of play. As Chubb Fertile looked to have been in there.
And we can see why Chubb Fertile has been such an integral part of this Redlands team. He gets the ball with space and can't get the shot off, but is a dangerous opportunity for him to potentially put himself in that situation.
Yeah, I think you have to keep watching situations like that. And a foul there as Shuma gets bumped off it. And the Con College crowd not happy about it, but there's a foul there, but nothing more, I don't think.
Yeah, Con College fans obviously coming all the way here from Connecticut. except for the relatively few Redlands fans who were able to make it all the way from California.
Yeah, that's dedication, I'll tell you what. If you get here from California.
Hey, you know what? If your team's in the NCAAs, you got to see them through.
I guess that's probably true.
Unless you're watching
Here
right
is
here
it
on
for
Jumbo
Kovac.
Cast.
Kovac flicks it on, looking for Chubb Fertile, but can't get it to him. And now chasing that was Chubb Fertile, and he forced a deflection and is taken nicely by Dull.
And that's a couple rough mistakes early on here from Maidenberg. Obviously, being a keeper in the NCAA
And now sending it down the line, looking for Shuma. He's going to run against Menti, and that's going to get cut off nicely.
And that's a great job from Schumann there. Unlucky that he can't just get past the defender, but ultimately gets the corner for his team, allows them to come up and try and get another goal-scoring opportunity.
And it'll be the first corner of the game. This one will be taken by Jaren.
Now, you're probably going to see an in when you're here. It does look like Redlands does have the height advantage.
Yeah, for sure. And that ball is an in-swinger towards the back post. Free header there from Jerdai, but he just couldn't get it on target.
Is unlucky there. He gets the jump over his defender and gets what you said, a free header, and just can't put it in the back of the net.
And this goal kick will be taken by Lawrence. That one kind of hangs up, doesn't go as far as it wants. Acuna's going to have to fight for that, and he can't win it off of Scafoni there.
And here he's going to take the throw-in down the line, most likely.
And he does, playing Acuna. That one's popped up and now controlled nicely by Jerdai. Into Jaren. And a bit of a push in the back, and that's going to be a free kick as Chubb Fertile got a bit of a shove in the back there.
Yeah, when you're a defender, that's one thing you certainly have to watch out for. And when both of you are going out for a 50-50 ball, you just can't shove the forward in the back. Because if you do, if he feels any kind of touch whatsoever, he's going to go down, or at least show some kind of push. So you really got to be careful on what you're showing.
Yeah, and here is Ethan Kovac standing over this ball with a bunch of runners towards the back post there.
Kovac, 6 assists on the year.
That ball stood up nicely towards the back post, trying to get a header on it out by Con College. Fighting for it was Flota, but he couldn't, and now it'll be taken by Shuma. Shuma plays that one wide. Jaren's going to try and send it. Almost got to Jonas, but a nice play by Parra there. Jonas with a bicycle pick pass almost took out the head of a Redlands defender, and instead is taken out by Redlands.
You know what? I know he's dangerous, but I love seeing bicycle kicks every single time they happen.
I can't help but agree with you there. Though I don't know how much his coach would enjoy it if he had hit the guy in the face and gotten sent off 10 minutes into this game.
That's pretty fair.
And now here is Kovac on it again. Plays a good ball. Oh, great cutout play there from Doyle, preventing that ball getting all the way wide to Acuna. Acuna on it again now. Gives it away. Trying to play Mogatti. Mogatti goes down, gets taken down by Doyle, and that's going to be another foul. Con College is going to have to be careful here as they're starting to rack up the fouls. I mean, they already have a card. They don't want another one.
Absolutely. As you can see, Redlands shoving some of their taller players into the box right now. For example, Matt Beasley, one of the star defenders on this team, is going up for the header here. So we're going to see if it ends up landing to him. Now, there's also the question of who's going to take this one.
It looks as if Acuna's going to take it. That ball's out swinger towards the back post, looking for her head, but it cannot find it. Con College does a good job matching up. A little bit of miscommunication there. Jonas trying to get around Flota, but it's not going to happen. Flota and Jonas fighting for it along that sideline. It's going to go out for a throw.
Absolutely. Unlucky to not get a head on it there.
Now fighting for it and now controlled on that wing by Horvatiano. And he will open up and play Duke Twitch, who will get it from Kezaglu, who will play it back to Maidenberg.
Absolutely. Now, when you have some time here, you're going to try and set your formation, play your kind of soccer.
Absolutely, and that's, I think, what you're seeing here a little bit from Con College. They weathered that first storm, and now it's cut off nicely, and here comes Kovac. Kovac trying to play it in there, but it's cut out nicely as he was trying to play Chubb Fertile. Shuma tried to get the ball. Nice step there from Peyton Menti, but it comes now into space, and here is Jerdai. Parra over to take it. A little bit of a loose touch, and Horvatiano's just going to let that go. Out for a throw-in, quickly to be taken.
Now, I know I said that Conn College would likely try and dominate possession here, but what you're also seeing as they spread the ball at the back is some quicker counterattacks when their possession isn't necessarily working as well.
And down goes someone in the box. Referee says play on.
And that is a controversial no call there for Conn College.
I mean, I don't know if you guys can hear it, but right here we can see the Conn College coaching staff is asking the fourth referee exactly what wasn't a foul there. And now here is Conn College on the ball as Horvatiano's going to take it on that wing. And he'll play it in nicely to Shuma. Here is Giardai switching it all the way wide. Trifoni tries to get around him and gets around the second defender and then looked like he kicked the defender in the face accidentally. Jaron on it now.
I think the issue was the defender.
Jaron with a shot. Keeper palms that out instead of catching it. And eventually that'll be caught by Flota.
Yeah, the shot was bouncing. Conn
College on it again though. Ball coming across here. Giardai with it, looking for a runner. Cleared out by by Redlands. Now Chubb Fertile to Kovac. Kovac needs help, and he will find it there with a little bit of help there from Darwin, but it's given away as cut out by Doyle. And now Jarn's going to play a ball.
Yeah, Redlands just not getting the kind of help up top.
And now down goes Kovac as Doyle came in hard. Kovac's a little shaken up, but he's going to be okay. Acuna plays it back now to Darwin. And now Chubb Fertile's on it. Cut out there by Giardai.
And if there's one thing you don't want to do, it's give Chubb Fertile time and space.
Yeah, I agree with that statement for sure. Ooh, and down goes Jonas. That was a late tackle there.
Yeah, it's going to be a dangerous position here for Conn College. Now, they don't necessarily have the best free kick takers in the world or anything, but you have a tough spot here because you could take the shot. You know, you're about 30 yards out. It'll be tough, but not necessarily impossible.
Jarin looks like he might want to hit this with his right foot. At the same time, Horvatiano with his left.
Now, do you have the in-swinger or the out-swinger?
Horvatiano quickly takes it, looking for a runner. It looked as if it was a set play that was cut out nicely by Peyton Menti.
Yeah, that's great there from Redlands to be able to stop that. Menti does well there to step in. Obviously, with these set plays, you know, it's very well rehearsed, hopefully. You spent days on the training ground trying to practice it, but it doesn't work out.
Jaron to take with the in-swinger here. Look for another back post ball. Comes front post instead. Does not get over the head of the first defender. Still fighting for it. Chubb Fertile can't win it. Bouncing around. Cleared out there from Dulla. And now it is wide on the wing. And a second ball coming in. Peyton Menti gets ahead to it to prevent it getting towards the back post where Giardai was waiting for it. And it'll be another Conn College corner as they're starting to put the pressure on now.
Yeah, and you have that great diving header to try and knock it out there. You got to put your body on the line here to try and prevent these goals.
Jarn stepping on. That one whipped, looking for a header. Good step there from Lawrence as there were two free runners from Conn College. Second ball in. Fought for it, bouncing around. Schuma's going to go up for it, but Lawrence catches.
Absolutely. Now you're going to try and see Redlands here play it relatively quickly.
Looks for Korvac, couldn't find him. And a little bit of miscommunication at the back there as Dukwich and Kelesglue having a little bit of trouble finding each other. But eventually Jarin comes back to help them. And Doyle's going to try and cut in on Acuna here. Acuna picks his pocket and Redlands can go. That one was just behind, but a nice turn there from Dull. Now that ball's going wide for Para. Para, can he get in behind? And what's the call here? It's going to be a goal kick. But the crowd, or not the crowd, the bench there was not happy about that one, as they thought it was off of Conn College.
Absolutely. But one thing you're seeing here is Para having the real speed advantage over the left back for Conn College. I believe that's Doyle.
No, that's Horvatiano in that corner.
Horvatiano, excuse me. And Redlands is really trying to exploit that. If you're giving Para either time or space or both to try and attack, Con College is going to pay.
Yeah, absolutely. And I don't think they want to right now. They want to, they really are possessing the ball well, so they don't want to keep giving away counterattacking opportunities like they have been.
Absolutely. Now you are seeing some Con College possession that you don't necessarily see as well from Redlands after Con College
Duke, which
pressing.
has Doyle on the wing. He wants it, but he's not going to get it. And now here is Jonas cutting in. Jonas plays the ball played back to Shuma. Shuma with a save by Lawrence. As a good 1-2 from Scafoni to Shuma. And now here comes Redlands looking to counter. Kovac over the top, going to force it back to the keeper. Nicely taken care of by Keziglu.
And you had some beautiful play from Con College there to bring the ball up and get a shot on goal, and just so unlucky for them not to score.
And now here is Jardai trying to play it into Shuma. Jardin tried to play a ball, and it happens to go on nicely to Jonas. Jonas has runners in the box. Tries to play one across, but it deflects, and it comes right to Lawrence as he had Scafoni making a back post run, but couldn't find him.
Yeah, Jonas did score in the most recent game versus NYU, and so it's very important for him to try and put balls in the box.
A long tackle there as Boschetti came into the back of the defender, but instead was able to pick it up. Almost got his pocket fair from Kovac, but then goes around Chubb Fertile like he's not even there, and now it'll be Keziglu.
Some great little skill there. Obviously, you only need a little bit of skill necessarily to get by a defender, but that's great composure to keep that.
Maidenberg will open up and play at the other side for Keziglu. He's going to look to switch this ball, looking for Scafoni, but instead is cut out. Nicely turned there by Acuna. Acuna's going to almost keep that in, but Doyle forces it out, and Con College is going to make a sub. As coming out there will be Shuma, I believe, and coming into the game will be Marvel. That is Jack Marvel coming into the game.
Yeah, Shuma having a great first half so far. Very dangerous chances on goal here and unlucky not to score.
Yeah, absolutely. Kovac with a nice layoff ball, and now Acuna forces it off of Doyle and out of play. And now it is Kovac who's have to come all the way back to get a touch on the ball right now.
Absolutely. Now, one thing you're seeing here is Kovac coming all the way back to try and help in possession. You've seen him up top, but ultimately his role as sort of the central midfielder that's going box to box to try and score and help defend was very important on this team.
And it looks as if a little bit of a formation or a positional change for Jardai as he's going to come up with Marvel slotting into that center midfielder role that he was originally playing.
Yeah, Jardai is the NESCAC Player of the Year for this season. He's having a great season so far and is a real leader on this team.
I mean, I think you can see why the way he's been playing so far today.
Absolutely. He's just been so dangerous. He's had 3 game-winning goals this season, all 3 of his goals, to be specific. And he's just been so dangerous whenever he gets the ball.
And here is looking to send in a ball was Con College, but they could not possess it all the way. And now controlling it is Redlands in the middle of the field. Over the top, looking for Chubb Fertile. Chubb Fertile goes up, wins it against Dutwich, and it goes back into the Redlands area. Stepping up there was Marvel, getting his first touch on the ball. And now it's fought for in the midfield. A little bit of a loose touch there, and Kovac is on it, but a loose touch there as Keziglu goes into Kovac and goes down. Ref says play on. Jonas on it now for Con College.
Yeah, if you're Kovac, you aren't necessarily a fan
and
of that
here is
call.
Jardai going to run here against Beasley. Jardai trying to cut in. Jardai onto his right foot, tries to get around the second defender, can't. Forced back. And he will play it all the way back to Horvatiano. He had Jarin there. Chose to go all the way back. And Con College is going to kind of possess the ball a little bit here. As Jonas is going to come back and take it.
And that's one thing possession does well for Con College. It slows the game down, and they're able to maintain control and have and keep their shape.
Dukewich on it now. And now here's Doyle. And now nicely in to Scafoni. Scafoni plays that ball into Judah and back towards Scafoni there. As Jerdai had a nice little layoff ball looking for Scafoni, and he just couldn't find it enough on that to actually challenge Maidenberg.
But that's great from Lawrence so far, able to keep possession of the ball. And he's had a pretty good season so far. Again, only 10 goals against so far, and able to save it.
Here, Doyle on it. Doyle plays that one down the line looking for Scafoni. Scafoni's going to cut and play it back here for Marvel. And Doyle plays a nice ball down the line for Marvel. Marvel's going to run into the corner, trying to get to the byline. And that is going to go out for a goal kick. And going to be a bunch of subs coming in here for Redlands momentarily.
Substitutions for the Bulldogs. Coming on as number 13, David Johnson.
Yeah, one of the when you're substituting that many players, it's really about A, giving your starters a rest, and B, putting in some fresh energy to try and get those tired defenders.
Yeah, David Johnson and Quinn Richards going in up top, and on that wing replacing Parra will be Spencer Palmer.
And again, we see a goal kick here from Redlands, try and boot the ball up and put the hands.
Stepping up for it was Darwin. Could not control it now, Acuna. Acuna now gets a nice layoff ball there from, that was Richards. And now here is Jacobson coming in. A slide tackle there from Jarin. As Jacobson came in off a good ball there that was played from David Johnson.
And that is NESCAC Player of the Year material right there. Coming in from midfield to try and stop... coming into defense and trying to stop that attack, saving a goal-scoring opportunity. It's pretty clear here why he was named NESCAC Player of the Year.
And Keziglu on it, and he will open it wide to Horatiano. And now that ball's down the line looking for Jardai, but he could not find him, and it is booted out of play there from Beasley.
Again, what I'm talking about goes from box to box. Goes from saving a potential goal on one side to being the target of an attack on the other.
Here opening up nicely to play Duke Twitch. Instead, Bocetti will cut it off. And now he'll try and play it in. Hits off the back of Scafoni and dealt with very nicely by Darwin. Acuna gets literally just tackled by Boyle as Boyle tried to win the header by climbing Acuna's back there.
He does it.
Yeah, again, obviously when the ball goes up and somebody falls down, there's going to be a call, and here it was against Con College.
Yeah, and Con College is very animated with the refereeing currently. Acuna into David Johnson. But then it is cut out nicely. As Con College looks like they're going to make some subs momentarily. David Johnson, another with a nice ball looking for, I believe that was Richards there. And now it is here wide to Palmer. Palmer's going to whip in a ball in for David Johnson. David Johnson, Richards with a shot saved. Or correction, that was not Richards. That was a shot from Morgari there who got all the way up.
Yeah, he has 5 goals on the season, tied for second most on the team. Obviously from a defender, it's hard to get up and try and play up. But he does it. He does it well.
And Richards comes over there to press, but here is Jardai. Fighting here against Flota, and a foul against Jardai. Jardai cannot believe it. He's gesticulating wildly to the referee right now. And looks as if Keziglu's having to tell Jardai to stop arguing with the call and focus on the game.
Absolutely. Sometimes you just need to hear it from someone else to tell you to keep your head on straight.
Up forward is Richards. It pops out. And now here's Scafoni. Scafoni trying to turn around Darwin, but it can't happen. And it'll come wide here. Nicely played by Duke Twitch. That goes off of Marvel into David Johnson. David Johnson's going to open up and play Peyton Menti, who will open and play Beasley into, who was that who got a touch there? Wasn't quite sure, and it goes out of play for a Redlands throw. Conn College has 3 stubs coming in momentarily. It'll be Dylan Zane, Kraus, and the third one is unclear because he still has his bib on. And here is Jonas on the ball. Jonas drops it off for Marvel. Wide here to Scafoni. And a loose touch, and that'll go out for another Redlands throw here. 12.5 to go in the first half. Still 0-0. Into Johnson. Nicely played on to Acuna, who now has space. He has a runner, too. And a dangerous slide tackle coming in, but he got the ball with Buschetti. That's NESCAC defending if I've ever seen it. Had to make the play and did so.
And what a great tackle coming in. Saves a dangerous attack from happening. Comes in with style, I might add, and ultimately saves the day for Conn
John with a
College.
great ball here into Scafoni. Scafoni tries to get around Darwin, and that's going to be a tackle, a foul, and that was a late tackle. As you can see here on the replays, he comes in, does not get the ball, but gets a lot of the ankles of Scafoni, and that's a free kick for Conn College here in a dangerous spot.
Yeah, absolutely. Normally when you say you're breaking ankles, you're referring to something else. But here it just comes right in through the ankles, give up the foul. Now for this free kick, are we going to see the left-footed in-swinger?
I think we're going to see a hit here from Jarin. It's either going to be an in-swinger from Horvathiano to the back post or a shot from Darn. It is an in-swinger from Horvathiano. Flicked on, bouncing around but cleared out from Redlands. Out of play for a throw, and now we're going to get some subs. As Scafoni, Horvathiano, and Doyle are going to come out.
Absolutely. Obviously, with some of the substitutions here from the right and left back, I believe.
Yeah, they're going to switch out their backs, just freshen it up a little bit on the wings.
Yeah, a smart decision from the coach here.
And here is Jedi, who will play behind Dylan Zane, who has to reset, but he will reset and get a nice first touch here.
And absolutely. Now, Conn College defense is one of their strengths, but their offense today and their build-up play are especially what's keeping them strong today.
Nicely chested down by David Johnston. Plays Jacobson. And now here is Marvel. A little bit of a loose touch there. Down goes Dutwich.
I'm not quite sure what he was yelling about there.
Yeah, it kind of looked as if he just tripped over the ball. And Jacobson's on it.
Now, with this Conn College press, Redlands doesn't have the time to be able to play out from the back comfortably, so we see a nice bit of composure there.
Yeah, and Redlands could be on it here as Quinn Richards is pressing high against Buchetti. He's going to force him to play it back nicely there. Wanting the wall wide is Mendo. That ball's over the head there, looking for the run of Jonas, but couldn't find it.
And absolutely. One thing you're seeing here is just two different defensive strategies.
Down goes a Conn College player. I'm not quite sure what happened there. I did not get a good view at it. Do you see that, Cougar?
What I believe happened is just the Redlands player, as you're seeing here on the replay, coming in a little too fast and ultimately tripping up the Conn College player as he's trying to play the ball in.
Jarin will stand over yet another Conn College free kick here. This one's going to go in long, looking for a back post run. First ball bounces. Shot from Marvel just wide. That was an ambitious effort, got a good contact, just couldn't redirect it on target.
Yeah, he sees Lawrence here, not quite covering his near poster very well as he's trying to track the ball coming into the box. And so he tries for the shot, ultimately doesn't go in, just unlucky there.
Lauren boots that one up. Darwin's going to have to come back. Acuna will control it. Switch it into the field. Richards chested down, beautifully fending off Keziglu, but Keziglu's able to win it on the second bounce to Dylan Zane, who will play it back to Maidenberg.
Yeah, Acuna, so that's number 9 for the Redlands here, is actually having a pretty good game so far. Is he being outshined in my eyes by his compatriot on the other wing? Maybe. However, when he gets the ball, he's looking very dangerous. He's able to take it, or even just defensively.
Yeah, and I think it's interesting since Para came out on that wing for Palmer, Redlands has looked to come down this left wing through Acuna more than on that right wing.
Absolutely. I think that's just confidence in your starters.
And Cruz plays a ball looking for Mendo to get down there, but Peyton Mente's going to take that. Shake Mendo, but gives it away to Marvel. Marvel tried to play Mendo. Mendo's on there. He's going to put a ball across, bouncing around, and it goes all the way through to the far sideline where Flota can play it to Palmer and then back to Flota. Palmer now on it again. Palmer and Flota playing a little bit of a 1-2 play. And that ball is cut out nicely there by Dylan Zane.
Absolutely, and sometimes that's just what you need to try and break a defense. It's that quick 1-2 passes.
Here is Marvel on it. Marvel tried to play a through ball looking for Jonas, as Jedi had played it to him nicely, but he just couldn't find it.
Absolutely. Now, for once, the Redlands get some time to play at the back, but ultimately what you're seeing is two different styles of defense. You have Redlands with their sit, with a very low block, trying to prevent any shots in goal, any quality shots, versus Con College, who's able to hold it.
Nicely laid off from Jacobson, and almost played to Acuna from Quinn Richards. 2 times tried to play it, couldn't get it through either timing. Now Cruz plays it to Jarin. Jarin's going to send that ball looking for, that is Jerdai. But it is cut out nicely by Seth Lawrence, who will open it up and play Beasley.
Absolutely. Beasley is a leader here in defense.
Looking for Quinn Richards. Had it away nicely, and Bucchetti's on it. He will open up and play Jorge Mendo.
Absolutely. Now, you're going to see how Redlands keeps their line deep.
Nicely played by Mendo as he gets around Quinn Richards there and runs, but a great step from Menti there. And now Johnson's going to come back fighting against Ricchetti. Ricchetti wins the ball, and he'll reset to play Jarin.
But when you have this...
And now a through ball looking for Jonas. Diving header there from Flota to prevent that through ball. What a play.
What a play there from Flota. Literally dives to get that header, puts his body on the line, and it works out for him.
And now here is Darwin. That ball goes wide, looking for a run from Acuna, but Acuna had cut his run short, trying to stay on side.
Absolutely. Again, Acuna getting put in a dangerous position, just if that ball goes a little closer to him.
Down over the top, looking for Jonas, but headed out nicely by Menti. Plays that ball, looking for the run. But instead finds a Con College head. Mendo now pressing Acuna. Acuna with a high foot, but doesn't get anything other than the ball, and he plays it off of Mendo.
Yeah, every once in a while you're going to get that high kick call there. But thankfully, nothing connected.
Jacobson on it. Tries to play it over for Acuna. Con College can't quite win it cleanly. Bit of a loose touch there from Richards.
Richards angry with himself there.
And now Jerdai on it. But it's taken nicely from Darwin. And now into David Johnson, who turns around Kechaglu. Plays a little bit of a loose ball. Avery Jacobson with a great turn, but just couldn't keep it in. As it goes off of him out of play. Jarin with a good challenge, but that'll be Jarin's last action for a while as he's going to come out, replaced by Robles.
That was a nice little roulette there. I'm a sucker for any kind of special skills, as you're seeing it here on the replay, but just with this last touch kicks it out. Unfortunate.
Here, and down goes Cruz, and that's going to be a foul.
Yeah, you come through the back of someone, usually they do call a foul there, and here they do. But are we going to see this lead to anything from Con College? It is pretty far out as he takes it short.
Yeah, they're just going to reset.
And again, you see another Con College switching the field there. Being able to use this wide space spreads Redlands out, which opens up holes for your attack to try and exploit.
And here is Jerdai on the ball, taking advantage of one of those holes.
Absolutely. Now, for Con College, one of the things you're probably seeing if you're the head coach is that when they have this low block where they're sitting just in front of the 18, that leaves so much space in midfield, which you can have players like Jerdai exploit.
And here's Jacobson on the ball. He's going to look for runners. Doesn't have any. and gets a dangerous tackle in from behind, but it'll come nicely to Mogari. Cut out nicely in the midfield, though, from Marvel, who will play it back to Jerdai. 3 minutes to go here in what has been a kind of uneventful first half.
Absolutely.
A little bit of a loose touch there, and then, whoa, a late tackle there. That's going to be a card, as Bochetti's going to see a yellow for a dangerously high tackle there.
I think that's going to be Bochetti's 6th yellow card on the season.
But that'll get a free kick in a dangerous spot here for Redlands right at the end of this first half.
Yep, that will be his 6th on the season. The leader on the team by at least 3.
That's not a stat you want to lead the team in.
No, it is not, and it's put him in a dangerous position here.
Yeah,
especially
Spencer
taking the
Palmer
ball
standing
right.
over this one. He might even think about shooting from here. It's a long way out, but...
Yeah, plus when you're in the center, you don't necessarily have a good ball to the right or left.
Yeah, for sure.
With the 2-man wall, too, it's looking very tempting for him.
Stands over, puts that ball into the wall. Jacobson on it now. Jacobson can look to have a shot. Jacobson with a shot just wide. He had Maidenberg beat, but couldn't keep it on target.
Absolutely. Again, he just takes the ball in midfield, and Conn College, for once, isn't able to press and try and stop that shot and just goes wide. Unfortunate.
Duke Witch on it. Being pressured high.
And again, you have this Redlands defense sitting deep, which, yes, it prevents quality shots on goal, which Conn College has been very dangerous at. But it leaves space in midfield in front of your defenders for Conn College to ultimately come in and get the ball.
Jacobson gave it away. Redlands just kind of possessing just over 2 minutes to go in this first half.
Absolutely. Now, obviously, they're going to try and see out the half here, but we may see one final attack as Conn College's line is pretty far back from the action right now.
A little bit of a header, but cut out by Jonas. And now it's taken by Cruz. Cruz going to try and play that ball for Jedi, but he cannot find him. And it'll get cut out by Redlands. Palmer's going to come press. Nicely cut down by Jedi. Jedi wide. Now it is wide. Here is Mendo. Mendo, 1-2. Can Mendo get on to the end of that? And a nice step there that was Darwin, but that's going to go out for a corner, which Jonas will take, and this will probably be the last chance of the half with just over a minute to go.
Absolutely. It's going to be a dangerous corner here. If you're Conn College, you're sending almost all of your guys into the box, which they only have 2 defenders back right now.
Yeah, and it's short guys. Here's a quick corner towards the back post. Can they get up? They get the first head. Jedi miss it as he had a chance to put a volley on target, but couldn't keep himself on it, focused enough to get his foot on the ball there.
Now, to give some credit to him, it's a tough volley to make, especially with your left foot, but he's going to be seeing that one in his dreams. He had the goal in his sights and ultimately just could not connect on it.
For sure. I don't know about dreams, maybe nightmares. That ball over the top, looking for a runner, will just run all the way back, and Lawrence is going to take his time. With just over 25 to go, he will slowly pick that one up.
Absolutely. Now,
all right, Cougar, with what looks to be the end of this first half, as neither team seems too intent on really playing this ball much further, who's going to be the more happier coaching staff going into halftime in a tie game?
Now, I think personally that Conn College would probably be happier, but I'm not really sure if any of them are going to be too excited, given the 0-0 nature of this game.
I think that's probably fair. Here, it has been a good first half from Bellow Field. We will be taking a short break, and we will be back for the second half. Welcome back to Bello. Getting set to kick off here is Jarin for Conn College, and the second half is underway of this tied NCAA round of 16 matchup. And Conn College is going to start right off the gate, but is cut out nicely by Darwin.
Absolutely. Now, for Conn College, you're obviously looking to put shots on goal. But
Shuma
really
goes down here in the box. Ball's being fought on, and now on the wing here, it is Jerdai trying to get that ball in, but he can't. Now, Chubb Fertile tries to get to that ball as well. That one's bouncing around. Jarin gets a touch, bounces in. Good step there from Shuma. Played wide here. Shot across there from Scafoni. And that'll go out for a Conn College corner here as they are starting off well in this second half.
Now, if you are Conn College, you are going to try to really translate your possession-based style to domination in the team's other half. And this is what they're trying to do here.
For sure. Ball whipped in towards the near post, flicked on, and that's going to go out for a goal kick.
Yeah, and if you're Redlands here, you're going to try and get those short counterattacks and just try and get a goal off Conn College. Not necessarily because they're any worse. I feel the teams are very evenly matched this afternoon. But you're going to try and keep it relatively even.
Yeah, and here is Conn College. Good ball here from Boschetti over the top. And then down goes a Redlands player, but it didn't get the call. As they were looking to get the call. That ball for Para was cut out by Horvatiano on that wing. Horvatiano trying to run around Para. Para's going to get back and take it and just boot it out for a throw in here.
Absolutely. Now, again, one of Conn College's strengths here is their play out wide. And you're going to see all the way on the other side, you're going to see their right back go all the way out to the touchline practically and keep that safe. And that's going to force Redlands to try and cover it, which opens up space in the midfield.
Yeah, here is Kezaglu, and he plays a nice ball into Jonas. Tries to find Jerdai, and he does. That one gets opened up nicely, but they're going to force them back as Dutwich is going to have to play it all the way back to Maitenberg. That one's going to get opened up nicely to Kezaglu. All the way over nicely is Chubb Fertile to pressure him, and now that is Boschetti, and now he will open it up and play Jerdai. Jerdai into Shuma. Shuma's going to try and play that one down the wing. Good run coming there from Doyle, but he's cut out and then pulled back. And then a dangerous tackle there. Shuma's going to get called for a foul. A good little cut move there on that wing from Darwin.
Yeah, if you're Shuma there, you see Doyle just got beat on the inside, and it's a potential one-on-one battle between you and this upcoming attacker. Ultimately, the foul was a good tactical decision, I would argue.
Mogari gives it away in the midfield, and Jonas plays it looking for Shuma, but that one's cut out. That one almost got into Jacobson there. Here, nicely ball from Jari there. That one is cut out. Jerdai's going to try and win it again, and he does nicely get it to Scafoni on that wing. Scafoni now cutting onto his left foot. Scafoni looking to have a shot, does, and it's deflected out of play for a goal kick.
Absolutely. Now, again, one of the things that Redlands does when they keep their defense low is they allow both the midfielders and the forwards time to potentially move up onto the 18. Now, granted, Redlands has been pretty good about stopping their shots, and this one just goes wide, but that's what happens when you give up those quality opportunities like that.
For sure. And Jacobson here trying to get around the defender, but he can't as it's picked up. And now here on the ball is Jarin. Jarin has Shuma and he tries to play him, but a little bit overhit as he found the gap, just not the right amount of pace on that ball.
Absolutely. And you can give the NESCAC Player of the Year that kind of space in midfield you need to come down and press on him. And even though the ball doesn't go right to Shumi, it's close enough that if you're the Redlands defense, you're worrying about how that's going to happen.
Yeah, and here it is as Boschetti will reset. Jarin with a little bit of a loose touch, and now it'll be taken by Magari. And now Jacobson on it. Jacobson drops the defender. Jacobson has a ball wide, and he plays it here. That was called offsides as Parr had wandered slightly off. The coaching staff from Conn College is screaming at their back line right now, as they are not happy about that last couple of chances.
No, I wouldn't be either. They missed several crucial key tackles.
Jarin goes down, and now Kovac goes around to the defender. Kovac tries to play it in, ball bounces around, comes out to Jacobson. Jacobson with a touchdown. But it's given and booted out there from Conn College, and it looks as if Beasley's content to just let that go out for a throw.
Yeah.
5 minutes into this second half, and this one is getting very intense very fast.
Yeah, obviously it's do or die for both these teams tonight. One of them is going to go home, and they don't want it to be them.
Nice ball there, looking for Acuna, is cut out by Doyle, and then Doyle goes down as Acuna gave him a bump in the back. And Acuna's going to try and help him up now, and the ref's going to give Acuna a bit of a warning there. He's going to join Doyle with players who are on a warning already.
Absolutely. Now, as you see on the replay, he really just jumps him in the back there. Which is, you do well to break up that attack, but now you give an opportunity to put the ball in the box, cause chaos, have something happen.
Yeah, and Jonas is standing over this one, and they're sending up the big boys, so that Keziglu and Dutwich are up for this kick, trying to, and now it's going to be Jarin to take. That one's overhit a little bit, and it's going to come right and caught easily by Lawrence. Bit of miscommunication there from the Conn College midfielder and the rest of his teammates, as that ball was intended for runs that did not happen.
Absolutely. Now,
Acuna with a great touch, but he's taken away.
Lawrence has had a pretty good half so far in goal. Definitely had some shots put on him. But you do wonder if...
Here's Conn College. Jonas is in. Jonas looking to have a shot. Into the side netting. The Conn College fans exploded until they realized that was not the back of the net.
I almost thought it was the back of the net from our angle. But again, you just got to put shots on Lawrence. You know that he isn't necessarily the best with keeping it. He'll keep it out of the net, but he won't necessarily keep it in his hands and catch it. And so you just got to be sure to put those chances on goal.
Shuma fighting against Jacobson, and now it comes to Jarin. Jarin into Jonas. Looking for a ball as he had Horvath Diano wide. Set us now into Ethan Horvath. Or to Corvath, sorry. Now down the line, and Acuna's going to run. Acuna just can't get it around Boschetti, but now he does have it around Boschetti. Tries to turn Boschetti, and that's going to go out for a goal kick. Acuna seemed to have thought that was going to be a corner.
Yeah. That's pretty, I would say that's well defended to be able to shield that. Never one of my strengths when I played.
Maidenberg being pressed. Kovac's now going to come out and press. And now Chubb Frittle's going to press. A little bit of a loose touch from Maidenberg. He has to get rid of it as Chubb Frittle came fast. Nicely stepped, and Redlands will control it with Darwin. Plays it to Peyton Mency. Jacobson tries to come back and win it. Can't. Mogari does. But he gives it right to Boschetti, who then gives it away. But now it's taken by Jonas. Jonas has runners. Instead cuts. Cuts around. Another defender goes down. Ref says no call.
Wait.
What is the call?
I think
it's a throw-in. Yeah, no call. Wow. It looked as if the assistant was trying to signal that should have been a penalty, but the ref overruled him.
Interesting. You would say that the ref probably had a better view on that, looking straight at it.
Absolutely. We're 50 yards away. We can't see anything, but he was right there, and he was very confident in his call. And Kovac coming all the way back to win the ball, but almost gives it away as Jedi takes it. Now Acuna has it. And now it's nicely played on there from Scafoni, looking for Jedi to keep it in. Jedi with a sliding tackle, but cannot keep it in, and he does keep it in, correction. And then a good slide tackle there from Shuma to force it out for a goal kick. And the crowd is loving the effort from the strikers.
Oh, I would too. If you're Redlands here, or Conn College, you're really showing how that possession and high pressing, rather, can be effective. if you just press the ball, you create danger and cause the defense to lose their composure and ultimately prove something will happen.
Yeah, Ryan Holbert coming in. Redlands is starting to sense that in the last couple of minutes, Con College is on the front foot right now. And here is Doyle on it. And Kovac with a nice step, but he does not control the ball. He was trying to make his next move before he could hook the ball, and now Schuma's on it. And now Jarin with a nice turn. He's going to look to play and find Horvatiano, who's getting up. Horvatiano gets caught in his feet a little bit and plays it back to Jarin. Jarin trying to get around Magari. Magari gives him a bit of a shove. Now it is Jarin on again. And they're going to force it back to Boschetti. Boschetti looks to play a ball. That deflects, as he would have maybe had Scafoni, but instead it's pressured. Jardai pressures, but it comes to Chubb Farrell here. And then fighting for it along that left wing is Acuna. And that's going to go for a Con College throw.
Yeah, Con College looking for the foul there after their player goes down, but doesn't ultimately get it.
Rochetti plays Jarin. Jarin had a lot of space, but did not take advantage of it. He will, though, however, reset with Kezaglu, but given away. And almost found Chubb Fertile, but Kezaglu with a great step there. And now Horvatiano could be in. He's going to put in a ball here from that left wing. First time ball blocked nicely there by Redlands. That ball bounces and is taken there from Dukwich. Chubb Fertile's going to come back. Here it is. A little bit of a bicycle pass. And out to get that is, that was Floda, who just could not keep it in. That's going to go out of play. Maidenberg is screaming at the referees right now.
Absolutely. Now, one of the tactical things you're seeing here from Con College is how they're able to put numbers into the box.
Shared out to Jarin. Jarin plays a ball. He looked like he was going to have a hit there. Instead, played a ball looking for a run from Jonas.
Now, they do have a back four, yes, but they have two midfielders who are sitting arguably right behind the forwards, as well as three wing players, who are able to press the attack.
Down goes Schuma and Beasley. That's Peyton Menti who went down as well. The foul is going against Peyton Menti.
And you do have just a little bit of head-to-head contact there, I believe.
Yeah, that's never anything you want to see.
They both look like they're okay after.
But Con College has another free kick. They've had several of these in this general area, straight on about 35 yards away. And you wonder if they try a shot from here. They haven't the last couple of times, but Jarin's going to take, and he'll whip a ball in towards the back post. Looked like they had a free runner. Bounces out, and a shot is skied from Schuma. And into the game will be Dull, replacing Acuna.
Obviously, that's a pretty low percentage shot there from Schumi. But, sometimes it's just about putting shots on goal. If you can put that on target, you're going to have to force the keeper to make a save. And we know that sometimes that these just end in potential tap-ins.
Yeah, for sure. And here it is. Nicely played. And now Chubb Fertile tries to get around Kezaglu, but loses it. That ball is switched, looking for Scafoni. He can't keep it in as he was trying to run against Darwin, and that'll go out of play for a Redlands throw. Half an hour to go here at Bello. Still no score in this one. That ball is just booted without a target, and it'll come to Kezaglu, who will reset for Con College. And now it is Jardai. Jardai with a nice turn. Switches it wide, looking for Correctiano, but he gave it away. And now it is Chubb Fertile, who will play that one wide to Justin Parra. Justin Parra got it caught in his feet as he could have had a real chance there to run against Kezaglu, but it went out of play before he could take that chance.
Absolutely. And you're just seeing some quick play here from Redlands, what they've been doing all day long, and what they should keep doing, because they've been doing it very well.
Cut out nicely here. Kovac goes down. Jonas takes the ball, played wide to that wing here, and now Scafoni on it. That ball is played up over the ball to Jardai. Jardai chested down to Jarin. Jarin on his right foot, tried to switch it, gets picked off there from Mugari. Nicely played by Parra, trying to play it for Chubb Fertile, but is taken and reset from Kezaglu. And now Boschetti opens up, looking there for Matt Scafoni, but that one was stepped into nicely from Darwin and out of play for a Conn College throw.
Yeah, that's a great little switch there. Obviously, when you're trying to play the ball like that to a midfielder at their feet, you expect them to potentially come in and step in and take that space that Redlands is giving up when they have that low block defense.
Jarin goes down. Ref says play on, and it is taken by Ryan Hulbert. Now a foul behind the play as Jerdai gets called for grabbing Hulbert. And Jerdai is once again going to make his displeasure with the call known. He may be the NESCAC Player of the Year, but he is not winning any awards for sportsmanship tonight.
Not necessarily.
That one played down the line, and Kovac's going to control it. Kovac on the wing. Tries to run at two defenders, and that's taken nicely by Conn College. Scafoni with a nice turn. It comes to Jerdai, who tries to play that one down the line, looking for Shume, but that's going to go out of play. And it'll be a throw-in for Redlands.
Absolutely. Now, one of the things that if you're Redlands, you're going to try and focus on here is preventing what you've been trying to prevent all along, is these high-quality chances for Conn College.
That one goes all the way through. Chubb Frittle's going to go and chase, but is dealt with nicely by Dukwich, who will play it back. Maidenberg gets a little caught on the ball, but Kesselglue comes to bail him out. And now it is taken by Bichetti. Back to Maidenberg. And now Bichetti on it. Nicely into Jerdai. Jerdai fighting against Hulbert, but he gets it wide here to, that is Doyle coming all the way up. Doyle gets tackled from behind, and that's going to be a foul. A late challenge there from Hulbert. And looks as if we're going to get a bit of a scrum. Is there some pushing and shoving? Who's going to see a... It looked as if the referee was going to give a card, but it's unclear as if to who. Hulbert's being called over, as is Dukwich.
Yeah, the referee is going to give a stern talking to both sides here. Holberg not necessarily happy. Obviously, he feels that he was just...
Yeah, and the Redlands coaching staff's coming up asking the referee for an explanation. This is the first time we've seen them out of their bench. Unclear what the actual call is. I did not see a card shown, but it looks as if there are about a half dozen players on the field who are on their final warning before seeing a card.
Yeah, I think he just came in a little too hard on that tackle as we have the free kick.
That one whipped in, bouncing around in the box. Jerdai tried to get a shot, did get it blocked. Second shot is caught by Lawrence.
And that's well done from Lawrence there to save it. But ultimately, you just have that great defense from Redlands, who's able to really prevent any quality shots from going in.
A little bit of a misplay there from Kesselglue. And now that ball goes wide to Justin Parra. Justin Parra going to run. Kesselglue trying to get over. Justin Parra forces it out off of Kesselglue. That'll be a throw or a corner. And a sub going to come for both teams. For Redlands, that'll be Acuna coming back into the game, replacing. Did not see who came off for Redlands. Off for Conn College is Horvatiano being replaced by Zane. Here comes a corner. That one whipped in towards the near post, does not get over the first defender. Good step there from Conn College to prevent the second ball. And now a foul against Redlands, fighting against, that was Shuma. And so that'll be a Conn College free kick here, and they'll quickly play that.
Yeah, and one thing you're not seeing here is a lot of Redlands pressing of this Conn College defense when they're playing the ball. Now, obviously, you may question why you're going to try and press the goalkeeper, but then you get the chance to take it into space like here. Give your midfield time and put a dangerous ball.
That one played over the top. Taken down by Dylan Zane. He'll drop it off. Jerdai looks to have a hit. forces onto his right foot now. He'll open up, play it wide to Scafoni. Scafoni going to have a run now. Plays it to Jared. Second ball, looking for Scafoni. Scafoni heads it down, bouncing around in the box, looking for a teammate. Shot from Jared, deflected, and it bounces around, and it's going to be controlled by Redlands only as far as Dylan Zane. And now it'll go back to Buchetti, who will reset it. And now is Jared on it. Jared looking to set something up. Instead, he'll play it back. Jarin plays a ball looking for a teammate. Doesn't find it. It comes to Dooley. Dooley plays it nicely into Kovac. Kovac with a turn. Being pressed on both sides. It's around 2 defenders. And now he can look to run. He's going to send that ball as that was Mogari making a run, but he could not find him. One in the air. Controlled by Kovac. Loose touch. And it's nicely taken by Scafoni. Over the top, looking for a runner, but Shuma can't get there, and out to take it is Seth Lawrence. 25 to go.
Yeah, the Con College staff right now is not necessarily happy with how their players are doing.
Nicely cut out there from Duke Twitch. Jonas into Buchetti. Buchetti, oh, good ball there, but Dooley cut it out as he was trying to find Dylan Zane. And then the second ball was pressed by Jonas, but Dylan Zane was not aware to it as he could have had a breakaway there.
Yeah, one of the things you're seeing here from Con College is their midfield being able to see these balls to their wingers. They have some exceptional vision to try and see these passing lanes that are ultimately played. But it's been some great defense from Redlands to see these attacks don't turn into goals.
Here now, Keziglu will kind of open up, play Duke Twitch. And it'll go wide to Doyle. And now that one's into Jarin. And opened up nicely.
Now
a lot
again,
of space here from
he's
Keziglu.
giving him the space in the midfield, and now he could put the ball in.
Tried to play it to Shuma, but that one was cut out. Shuma almost gets a foot in there, but Ryan Hulbert's able to repossess that ball. Nice ball over the top there from Flota, and now Kovac's going to go and chase. A little bit of a misplay at the back. Kovac is in. Kovac to chip the keeper, and he sends it high. He was one-on-one in the keeper and tried the chip, and his teammates are standing there shocked, asking him why he went for the chip. What a chance, but he just blew it.
No, you know what? I'm on his side here. When you see the keeper coming out like that, your first thing you're thinking of is, oh my God, I get to chip him. Now, he just misses, and that's going to be so frustrating for him. You see, he put his head in his hands.
See, I'm completely against you because this isn't a normal game. This isn't conference play. Sure, in a conference play, go for the chip. This is the NCAA tournament. You don't get chances like that in the NCAA tournament. You take that ball and you put it in the corner of the net and you go on to the next round.
No, you know what, Riley? Go for glory. Tell your kids that in the NESCAC Sweet, or not the NESCAC, in the NCAA Sweet 16, you chipped the keeper.
I just want to tell my kids that I made it to the Elite Eight, and finishing the ball into the field goal net into the field goal net is not gonna do it.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair.
Chubb Frodo is gonna be replaced by David Johnson here.
Coming on for Redlands, number 13, David Johnson.
Yeah, but one thing you saw there,
David Johnson gets taken down by Buchetti. Both of them looked for calls. The referee just shrugged and said, I'm not interested.
yeah, you saw a pretty rare mistake there from the college defense. They've been pretty solid all game long, but you just have one bad header, and you get a very important shot on goal.
Cruz, and now that was taken by Jardai. Fought for in the midfield. That is Magari fighting for it against Cruz, I believe. And now here it is with Doley on it. And he will open up, looked to try and play it on that wing, but it was cut out by Con College. And now into Shuma. And now wide to Zane. Cut out nicely, and now here can make a run is Flota. Flota's going to try and play that ball over the head of David Johnson. Another misplay at the back. Kovac was almost in again, as that's the second time that Duke Twitch has made a mess of it at the back in about 3 minutes.
Yeah, that's two clutch not clutch, 2 important failures right there. You just can't make those mistakes like that at the back. You really got to have that composure to control it. And if you don't, that's almost a near goal in one case and an almost chance in another.
Yeah, and now it'll be played over to Keziglu. It's been a tale of 2 center backs for Conn College in the second half, as Keziglu's kept them out of several difficult situations, and the other center back, Dutwich, has put them in several difficult situations, including one chance that Redlands should have put away, and that is a late tackle, and that's going to be a foul and a card, as it is Acuna who's going to see, I believe, a yellow. He will see a yellow for that one, as that was a late tackle with no ball on it.
Absolutely. He just completely goes into the side of him here. And a pretty deserving yellow in my view.
And now that, more importantly, that's a free kick and a dangerous spot for Jarin to take. He's going to hood an outswinger in, it looks like. But he's about 35 yards out on that right wing, set up perfectly for a ball really to either post.
Absolutely. Now, you might see it here as they've done. They've almost put these low balls in. So we're going to see if Redlands is able to defend that.
This one's a higher one, deflects off the wall, flicked on in the box, bouncing around. Conn College wants a handball. Referee not interested. The Conn College crowd, and now the team is just going to go surround the referee. Jedi is still arguing the call. The play is going on. Cruz has it in the corner, and that's going to go out for a throw-in. Jedi still looking for that call, but it ain't coming.
Yeah, that's a tough no call there for Conn College. They can't believe that an important, potentially game-deciding call didn't go their way.
Off for Conn College is Shume, being replaced by Marvel.
Absolutely. Now, if you're Conn College, you're going to try and use some of that energy that you have to try and get a potential shot on goal.
Now here is Conn College, and Jonas on it. He's going to try and force it, plays it back across the center, hits a hand, shot, deflected away off of Cruz there. That looked as if it hit his hand, but the ref allowed it to play, in a big save there from Lawrence.
Now, what a save there from Lawrence. Just get the slightest touch on it, as you can see here in the replay. He gets the shot, the save, and then just goes wide. That's so frustrating for Conn College. But what a great save from Lawrence. Outstretched, he's an acrobatic keeper and keeps it out of the net.
Corner here for Conn College. That one whipped in, flicked on, just missed. A diving header from Bocchetti, and he just missed putting that into the back post.
Now, if you're a fan of one of these teams, you have just been having heart attack after heart attack tonight in these last few minutes, as another near chance just goes wide, as you can see here on the replay.
I'll tell you what, regardless of which team loses tonight, whoever it is that loses, they're going to have a lot of missed chances to see in their nightmares.
Let's just say if Redlands loses, it's going to be a long plane back to California.
Yeah, and I don't think a bus could be longer than 2 hours, but I bet it'll feel like eternity to Conn College for the amount of chances they've missed if they lose this game.
Absolutely, and there's an easy pass given away by Redlands.
Keziglu plays it back to the keeper. Maidenberg plays Keziglu as they're playing around with it in the back here.
28. It's a number error, not a name error. 28.
And again, we have a Conn College chance here.
Conn College here down the line. Jaredai plays it back. Marvel in now. Touched, but taken away. Cut out nicely by Magari. Magari trying to run. It pops here to, that is Jonathan Chung coming in. He's number 28, wearing 26. Not quite sure why. I just get told things.
Now, you can see, and maybe even hear the Conn College fan base coming all the way from Connecticut to watch these games. And sometimes it's really what you need. You know, the metaphorical 12th man to try and support you can mean so much here. in a game like this.
Con College gets a bit of a lucky bounce, so they're going to get a free kick out of the fact that they hit it off the referee. And David Johnson's going to come high press, but it's taken by Buchetti.
Yeah, and Johnson here is learning that, hey, maybe this high press thing actually works out. Maybe they lose their composure.
Chung will now press too. And now Acuna's going to come over and step on Doyle. That one into the feet of Jerdai. And he'll switch it to Zane. That ball is in. Going down is the first defender. Hits off the post and out. As the header came from Cruz, it bounced out to Marvel. His shot was deflected and hit the post.
I don't know how that's not in.
Con College has come close again, but still 0-0 in this one. And then a trip up there, and the ref calls nothing, as that seemed like there was a lot of contact, but the ref ruled that he wasn't getting to that ball anyway.
Yeah, sometimes, in a game where it's 50, where there's a lot of 50-50 challenges, tensions are high. You want to pick and choose your calls carefully there. I think he made the right one.
Jonas with a nice sliding tackle. Jared with a shot deflected out of play by Beasley to prevent that shot from going on target. Another corner here for Con College. 15 to go. All the momentum with Con College. But that doesn't mean anything until they make it count on the scoreboard.
Absolutely. If you guys have ever heard of expected goals or XG, it's about 12-1 at this point. Yeah, they're putting in so many potential balls.
That ball's in and headed out there. A volley is then skied by Cruz. And it'll be a sub here for both teams, as into the game it will be Jacobson, Quinn Richards, and I believe that'll be Mendo replacing Doyle. And for Redlands, out will be Doley, and that is David Johnson. So Richards and I think it was Palmer who came in. No, it was Jacobson who came in with him. We'll kind of just go like-for-like switches. No positional changes, despite the fact that they are clearly getting outplayed right now.
Absolutely. Con College is just doing so well here right now in these last few minutes. Just putting shot after shot. You can see why they have that 33-13 goals versus opponents this season.
Absolutely. And now Richards, and now Chung getting his jersey pulled. And he'll just boot that one back, and Dukewich will take it and play it back to Maidenberg, and Con College will reset.
And again, even though they are resetting, they're still keeping their players high and having their midfield drop back for the ball and then bring that up.
Jonas plays a nice ball into Marvel. Marvel looks for and finds Dylan Zane. Redlands was trying to play the offside trap, but Dylan Zane took the ball. That ball bounces around in the box. Cleared away nicely by Acuna. Second ball comes to Jarin, who will open up and play Mendo. Con College will reset at the back.
Now, if I was the Redlands coach, I would be yelling at my team to step up on defense. They can't keep allowing these shots and just need to solidify themselves.
Here is Zane again. Zane's going to come onto his right foot. Now tries to cut back left and does. Tries to get the second ball, and that's out for another corner. And not happy about that one was Flota.
Yeah, I'm lucky there not to get the goal, unfortunately.
Chubb Fertle's going to come back in for Redlands, replacing, that'll be Chung, and Mendez comes in immediately, and they tried to quickly play that corner, but the ref blew it back because they were still subbing.
Yeah, that Chubb Fertile substitution is huge for them. He is one of their biggest offensive weapons, and with 12 and a half minutes left in regulation, it's going to be huge.
That one whipped in low, bouncing around, not cleared out at all, and Cruz almost got to it before it was booted away there by Darwin. And now fighting for it along that wing is Acuna. And now Richards going to come press high.
Yeah, that's a great little roll there to prevent a serious counterattack from happening. Well done there.
Yeah, Jerdai again, making himself known. Dylan Zane on it. Marvel plays it back. Kessiglu opens up, plays a nice ball into Mendez. Mendez tries to play it over the top for Zane. Zane keeps it in just barely, and now he has space. Zane's going to run. Back is Mugari. That ball's behind Marvel, and a diving step there from Holbert to get across and get that one out before it could be turned into a shot on goal.
Now, Zane's been the star of these last few minutes. He's been going and taking the ball down the left wing and creating serious chances for himself. It doesn't matter if there's one or two defenders in the way. He'll make it dangerous anyway.
That's out for another Conn College corner. 11 minutes to go. At this time, it looks like Conn College is trying to win this game right now, and Redlands looks like they're playing for overtime.
Absolutely. You know, they know that a goal here might just be the last one in the contest.
That one hit off of a Conn College head last, and that'll go out for a goal kick.
Now, if I was the Conn College head coach here, I'd keep going with that strategy. You know, one goal left. If you can get that goal and be 1-0 up at this point, and you can just sit back and defend, that's going to be a great position to potentially be in.
Final 10 minutes here at Bello. Still 0-0. And nicely played on. And now Chubb Friddle's going to try and play in Quinn Richards. And just getting rid of it is Kesaglu. He's not taking any chances. Cunha will take the throw in.
Now, if you're Redlands here, you were trying to get just the single goal you need to potentially win
Chubb
this
Friddle
thing.
on it. Chubb Friddle cutting in. Chubb Friddle plays it in, looking for Richards, and out off his line as Maidenberg to collect as Richards was through.
And if there's one person you want for Redlands to have the ball at the edge of the box with space, it's Chubb Friddle. So he passes it in, and it almost goes in, but just barely misses.
Maidenberg with a boot and a half. Mendez touches it down and will play it back to Zane.
Zane, again, having space here.
And nicely into Jedi. That one behind Marvel. Marvel's going to try and get it. A little bit of a misplay at the back there from Redlands, but they get it to Lawrence. Lawrence being pressed by Jedi, and that one is given away. And now here is Mayville on it. But a little bit of a misplay there as Mendo can't keep it in. And now Acuna will play it back. Acuna looking for Richards. That one pops up. A little bit of a header. Dangerous idea there, but Maidenberg is off his line to take it. Sharpford will press him.
Yeah, if you're Chubb Friddle, you could arguably press a little higher there, but...
Sherdai tries to play that ball over the top. Nicely dealt with by Darwin, but it comes back to Sherdai. That ball bounces around. Mendo can't get there, as coming over is Peyton Menti. And then Peyton Menti drops Mendo. And now Chubb Friddle almost gets around him as, man, Dukowicz is on the verge of making another mess of it at the back there.
Yeah, again, you just can't give yourself that situation where you have Chubb Friddle almost getting another run on goal.
Good ball over the top. Magari plays it. And now Chubb Friddle's going to go chase again. That one is just booted out of play.
Almost taking out Jumbo Cast here.
2 games in a row. I should qualify for hazard pay. Throw in to be taken here by Floda. He'll play it into Quinn Richards. Nicely played into Jacobson. Black to Floda. And now this one is into Chubb Friddle. Chubb Friddle being held with a good turn. Plays a ball on. Now here on the edge of the box. Shot deflected out of play. That'll be a corner. And now Redlands will have a chance here with 7.5 to go.
I mean, not to be too rude here, but he was getting manhandled out there.
The ref was telling him right now that the ref played on advantage there, as there was a foul. And as Chubb Friddle asked the exact same question you did, Cougar, and the ref's giving him a very clear, very calm explanation.
Yeah, I would say that's a good call there, play advantage.
Here comes the corner, Jacobson to take. Little too much on that one. Can they keep it in? Headed back across the net. Headed and into the back of the net, but the ref says it was out of play first.
So I believe what happened there is the ball was played to the back post, and I think it went out there. So the header back into the center of the box, and then a potential game-saving header did not count.
And I'm going to interrupt you there, Cougar. We talked about Bukowicz's problems. Well, he has just been subbed out for Cerezo. His night is over.
Yeah, you know what? I think that's a good decision defensively.
Absolutely.
22 for 16.
And now that ball is cut out nicely by Kegalu, and now it is into Jerdai. Jerdai has runners. Tried to play Cruz. Instead, he'll play it back to Jonas.
Jonas having a great game himself here. Very dangerous, bringing the ball up to midfield. And
Gets
putting the ball
around
to
the
box
defender.
there.
Jonas on it still. We'll switch it wide to Zane.
Let's see if Zane can take him one-on-one.
Plays that ball behind him. Now it comes. Cruz stands up a ball. Mendo trying to make the run. Could not get on the end of it. And that'll go out of play.
Yeah, Mendo's been very good defensively, but ultimately just can't find a man for that ball. Just a little too heavy. But I like the idea.
Both teams are going back to their original starting lineups with the exception of the change we just saw from the Redlands. Or not from Redlands, from Con College.
Yeah, ultimately, with regard to the center back change, you got to put on who you think is going to be the best and who's on fire that day.
And both teams know, with 5 minutes to go, it's basically golden goal right now. You score, you win. And so they know what they need to do is put one in the net before the other team puts one in their net. And so they're putting out their best players, and they're going to run with them. And here is Para with it. Para it's taken down, and that's going to be a yellow, as Mendo's going to see it.
Yeah, just a little late on that one. Not even necessarily a little tactical foul. But you could see on the replay here, just gives him a little shove in the back. And Parr takes the most of it and gets the foul for his team.
Free kick here will be taken by Peyton Menti.
Yeah, Redlands not necessarily sending the most they possibly can into the box. They do have about 4 defenders back right now, which I think is a good defensive decision.
That one is hammered in. Good step there from Maidenberg. He had to contend against 2 runners. And then they send that ball long looking for Schuma. But all the way over, off of him is Hublet. Can Schuma keep it in? He can. Schuma against Hublet there. On the byline. Cuts back in. Nicely played there by Hulbert. Gets that one out for a Con College throw.
Yeah, that's great from Schuma there to take it off his face as he gets the ball again here. And again, we have a throw-in.
Here it is. Jaron plays it. Jerzai could not get that anywhere near on target. That one was difficult, and he just could not keep that volley down.
Yeah, that's a tough volley. Obviously, you're trying to put something on target with hopefully a little spin added, but just couldn't put it on target.
4 minutes to go. Redlands starting to get back into this game, but right now, it doesn't matter how you're playing. If you can put one in the net, you win this game. Harblet up for it, taken down by, that is Chubb Fertile here. And now he tries to play Jacobson, but a great step there by Horvath Diallo. Now Jacobson wins it back. Jacobson stands up that ball. Nicely cut out. Chubb Fertile now tries to play it in. Looking for and almost finding Flota. And now Maidenberg's out and being pressed high up top by Kovac, but now Jonas takes it.
And again,
now Bochetti's on it. Yes, Cougar.
They just have that space that they're using. I keep having to reiterate it, but again, Redlands needs to press with the final 3 minutes of this match.
And they seem to be pressing. It seems to be working here a little bit, but now here's Scafoni down that right wing. Great turn there as he gets spun by Darwin, but it comes, and now that is Mendo. Mendo with the ball, whipped across, bouncing in the box. Second ball not cleared all the way. Jardin with a shot saved by Lawrence.
Lawrence breathing a sigh of relief there. When you see a player about to shoot on the top of the box, I would be so scared if I was the keeper. But ultimately, just a bouncing shot goes right to him and keeps it safe.
Yeah, Redlands got lucky in that Jardin had to volley that. If he has time to take that one down, it's probably 1-0 right now. Jardin plays that one down the line, then goes into the back of Herblet. And he steps over Herblet there, and the Redlands players are not happy with Jerdai right now at all. Kovac on it, nice turn. Drops the defender. Cerezo Played that ball looking for Para. Para has it on the wing. Or sorry, that's Acuna, correction. Acuna now. Acuna still on that left wing with the ball. Plays that ball in. Chubb Fertile tried to almost turn Cougarloo, and out it comes to Jerdai. Plays that one into the midfield. And that one is given.
In this little 2-minute drill here, you're going to see Conn College give one last attack, maybe two.
Jonas goes down, but still possessed by Conn College. Mendo into Shume. Shume with a shot! Deflected away from Lawrence. What a save to pawn that one out, as pretty much everyone thought that was the game winner.
Yeah, and here we have the replay. Shuma takes the ball, shoots it. Everyone thinks it's going in, but it's not. It just goes wide. Memories of Adair in the 2016 Euro final where Portugal scores but just misses.
That one played in. Header score! A header there! It is put into the back of the net. Horvath Diallo makes it 1-0 with 1 minute to go.
God, I cannot express the joy that Conn College must be feeling right now. They've been trying to get this one all game. As you can see on the replay, the corner comes in and it's just is headed into the left top corner as the entire Conn College team goes to celebrate with them.
The crowd is going crazy here at Bello. 1 minute left once they kick off. And Redlands is now chasing the equalizer. The goal that was coming and coming and coming has finally come. And will that be the goal that sends them home?
Folks, you're about to see the most energetic 1 minute of your life right now with there's 64 seconds left on the clock.
Redlands is going to make a sub. Johnson's coming. 1 minute to go here at Bello. Redlands all out attack time. Conn College is time to park the bus. Here we go. Swing wide. Almost given away. Ernest takes a nice step. Can he keep it in? He can. He plays a beautiful ball in the lunge. Is that going to be stepped? Schuma will get it and just hold it in the corner. Conn College trying to possess it in the corner. Schuma holding it up well there. Still in the corner. 40 seconds to go. Goes taken by Redlands now. Mogari with it. Conn College with a little bit of a high press, but Redlands has it now.
They need to boot it up now.
Chubb Fertile tries to win it, can't. Gets on it this time. Redlands possesses with 20 seconds. Sent up. Jacobson up for it. Second ball won. Down the line. Kubalu gets it up. Jarn has it, gonna go wide. Plays that out of play. Throw in with 5 seconds. Kovac's gonna have a shot. He will send it. Saved by the keeper, and Conn College survives.
They're going to take this one. What a heartbreaking loss for Redlands. Fought so strong all day long. But today, it's the Conn College Camels getting the win.
Yeah, what a way to survive. And folks, I know you just thought this was exciting. Well, there's only been one team that has beaten the Jumbos this year. There's only been one team that's beaten Conn College this year. And tomorrow, they'll face each other at 3 o'clock right here on Bello, right here on JumboCast. We will have that with you. For all of us here at JumboCast, it has been a pleasure. Thank you for sticking with us. I'm Riley Daniel. Alongside me is Vancouver Hanson. Good night.
Good night, everyone.